so question 1, simple single expanded brackets. To expand this, you've got to do 4 times y, which is 4y, and add to that 4 times 2, which is 8. Similarly, on question 2, you've got to do 2 times 3w, 6w, and you've got to do 2 times negative 5y, which is negative 10y. Number 3, same idea again, 3 times 2y is 6y, 3 times minus 1 is 3. And the next one, y times 3y, that's 3y squared, because y times 3. You've got to add to that 5 times y, which is 5y. Number 5, onto double brackets now. So in double brackets, you've got to make sure everything in the left bracket gets multiplied by everything on the right bracket. So first we'll do 2y times y, 2y squared. Then we'll do 2y times 3, which is 6y. Then we'll do 1 times y, which is y. We'll do 1 times 3, which is 3. That simplifies to 2y squared plus 7y plus 3. Number 6, same idea again. Do 3x times 2x squared, 6x squared. Then do 3x times 3, 9x squared, 9x sorry. Then do minus 2 times 2x, minus 4x. Then do minus 2 times 3, which is minus 6. Simplify that to get 6x squared plus 5x minus 6. Number 7, again, start with 5y times y, 5y squared. Then do 5y times minus 2, minus 10y. Then minus 1 times y, minus y. Then minus 1 times minus 2, this is plus 2. Then you can simplify that to get 5y squared minus 11y plus 2. Number 8, x minus 7 squared, what that means is x minus 7 multiplied by x minus 7. You can write like that. And then we just do x times x, which is x squared. X times minus 7, which is minus 7x. Minus 7 times x, minus 7x. And minus 7 times minus 7, which is plus 49. That simplifies to x squared minus 14x plus 49. Now we've got a rectangle here. We need to find the area, right next to the area of that rectangle. To find the area of the rectangle, we do length times width. For the area, is simply x plus 9 times x minus 1, which expands to x squared minus x plus 9x minus 9, which simplifies to x squared plus 8x minus 9. Then do 3 times 5 first, 15, and 3 times minus g, minus 3g, then g times 5, 5g, and g times minus g, which is minus g squared. So that simplifies to 15, add 2g minus g squared. 11, first thing we've got to do is y squared times y. Y squared times y, that's y times y times y, so that's y cubed. Then we've got to do y squared times 3, that's 3y squared. Then y times y, which is y squared. Then y times 3, which is 3y. That simplifies to y cubed at 4y squared plus 3y. 12 is a special type of double bracket, something called difference of two squares, to end up with no coefficient of x in the middle. We do x times x, x squared, times plus 3 times x, plus 3x, times minus 3 times x, minus 3x, times minus 3 times positive 3, plus, which is minus 9. So it simplifies to simply x squared minus 9, so the minus 3x and plus 3x cancel. That's why it's called difference of two squared, because x squared minus 3 squared. Right, so 13 and 14 got to expand two sets of double brackets and then simplify. So the first set, w times w, w squared, w times 4, 4w, w times 3, 3w, 3 times 4, 12. I've got to add to that w times w is w squared, 7 times w is 7w, 3 times w, 2w, 3 times 7, 14. To bring it all together, we've got 2 blocks of w squared, we've got 4, 7, 14, 16 lots of w. And then what we've got left, we've got plus 12 plus 14, this is plus 26. So do 14 in a similar way, but we've got to be careful of our negatives because we subtract them from each other. So we've got 3y times y, 3y squared, 3y times 4 plus 12y, minus 5 times y, minus 5y, minus 5 times 4, which is minus 20. And then we'll subtract all the answers to this. So y times y is y squared, y times minus 5 is minus 5y, minus 3 times y is minus 3y, minus 3 times minus 5 plus 15. So I get 3y squared plus 12y, well I'll change that to plus 7y, simplify it, minus 20. And then because I've got a minus leading at the front of the brackets, that means I've got minus y squared, and I've got minus times minus, so I get plus 5y, a plus 3y, and a minus 15. And I times the difference by that minus at the beginning of the brackets. Changes all the signs. So I get 2y squared, and we've got plus 7y, plus 5y, plus 3y, which is plus 15y. I've got minus 20, minus 15, which is minus 35. And there we go, that's all the answers to the test.